Education have launched the Islamic Development Bank-supported bilingual project. The over $11 million Gambia government and IDB-funded project is expected to provide support to madrasas in the Gambia based on the education sector strategy 2006 to 2015. Louis Mendy has more.
The Gambia government in 2011 sought the involvement of the Islamic Development Bank in financing the bilingual education project. That request was honored, and today the Gambia, through the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, has successfully launched the project. The over $11 million scheme will provide support to madrasas in the Gambia based on the education sector strategy 2006 to 2015. The project will concentrate on improving access and ensuring equity, improving the quality of teaching and learning in madrasas, as well as support to the project management. Direct support to the madrasas and amana will probably allow for a greater ownership, better accountability, and improved cooperation between government and madrasas in order to promote equity and ensure quality service delivery.
This particular project is part of the BIP, which is the Bilingual Education Program, which was initiated by the bank in 2000. It provides opportunities for continuing education to the disadvantaged children, especially those in the madrasa education or Arabic-based institutions. So it will provide school facilities, teacher education, teacher training, and supply of school furniture and teaching and learning materials to the madrasas.
The project is aligned with the government's education strategy 2006 to 2015, which aims at enhancing access, quality, and relevance of the madrasa education. MOPSI believes that the teaching of English language in the madrasas, the harmonization of the various syllables, and their synchronization with the curriculum of the conventional education significantly contributes to the success of the madrasa education system.
In terms of sustainability, this is by the degree of ownership by government, by the capacity of the core institutions to absorb the additional resources and to implement the necessary activities, and by the government's continued commitment to the education sector as demonstrated by the priority given to it.
To Ami Kolembai, the Director of Basic and Secondary Education, the project will complement the Education Ministry's efforts in the attainment of said target, which requires supporting and strengthening madrasas to cater for children whose parents prefer Arabic education.
Ladies and gentlemen, bilingual education, which is the use of two different languages in classroom instructions, is a system of education that the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education believes will ensure ample opportunities for youth employment. All educational programs, particularly this one, which is the bilingual program, are expected to contribute vitally to the enrichment of life in the Gambia, as they are designed not only to serve special groups or institutions, but all Gambian people.
The madrasas, better supported and provided with renovated English and Arabic curricula, will certainly contribute to the entrenchment of the culture of peace, tolerance, morality, human dignity, and social cohesion.
The project is part of the ISDB Bilingual Education Program that was launched in 2000, which provides opportunities for continuing education to the disadvantaged, especially the youth and young people who are oriented towards Arabic-based instruction.
The launch project is a concrete testimony of the importance government attaches to inclusive education.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is worth noting that the essence of human life is about searching for excellence and perfection in all our endeavors. And it is in recognition of this fact that the government of the Gambia, under the leadership of His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya AJJ Jammeh, carved out the Vision 2020 aimed at inspiring and guiding the nation towards this end.
The Gambia considers the education of its people as one of the ways through which the nation can achieve its vision. The Gambia government and Islamic Development Bank supported bilingual madrasa project is therefore here to aid the realization of that dream. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Officials of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the International Monetary Fund and government recently concluded a day's consultative forum to discuss the value-added tax and its implementation in the Gambia. Mamoudou S. Jallo has details of that story.
The Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry recently held a day's outreach forum with the International Monetary Fund and the Ministry of Economic Affairs. The forum was meant to brainstorm on the implementation of the value-added tax since its introduction 6 months ago. The forum drew participants from both the public and private sector, as well as members of the Chamber of Commerce. Officials of the Gambia Revenue Authority believe the introduction of the value-added tax has had little effect on the price hike of basic commodities, contrary to widely held views. The forum also witnessed an interactive question and answer session where stakeholders shed light on some of the issues brought forward by participants. Amadou Koli, Governor of Central Bank of the Gambia, pleaded with stakeholders and business partners to shoulder the burden of business competitiveness.
I hope it will stabilize, quickly, and unfortunately it will come to prices, but it's still better than not having it at all.
This sensitization forum, GRA officials believe, would avail business vendors and private sector partners the rare opportunity to deepen their understanding of the value-added tax scheme. Mamoudou Jallo, GRTS News.
Local and regional artists from across the sub-region have been showcasing their skills in the form of photo exhibition of work depicting plight of refugees. The exhibition was organized by the UN Refugee Agency, Alliance Française, and the Gambia and Oxfam. Abdoulaye Baji has more.
The Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation has for the past years been actively engaged in the promotion of agriculture, education and health initiatives. The West Coast settlement of Fonyindemban is the latest community to receive farm produce, namely rice and coos, from the OPIA project championed by the Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation. This annual show of generosity had by the Social Security since 2011 had benefited many other localities in the North Bank, Central River and West Coast regions. Ibrahim Damfa, who heads the operation Promote Investment in Agriculture, Education and Health, said the move formed part of their corporate social responsibility of reducing vulnerabilities and improving lives. Elders of Ndemban joined their alcalo in thanking officials of the Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation for their intervention in the village and assured them that the produce donated will be put to good use. Amidst a rousing welcome, Social Security officials also arrived in the village of Jalokoto for another presentation of the OPIA project's farm produce, specifically 19 bags of rice and coos, as it was a case for Ndemban. Mamoudou Jallo, GRTS.
We apologize for bringing the wrong report and we'll take our first break. Stay tuned.
Ghana's leading ICT company, assemblers of mobile phones and computers, is now in the Gambia too. We are happy to bring our services to the people of Gambia and look forward to lasting relationship with the state and its people. Come choose from RG's range of phones and computers and enjoy delightful after-sale service and the confidence of warranties that will keep your devices good as new. Visit RG at 62 Caraba Avenue, Circular KSMD, opposite the Pipeline Mouse, or check out rlggambia.com for more information.
RLG, proudly yours.
Welcome back. The government in Brazil is sending elite police officers and firefighters to beef up security in 5 states, and it is because of scenes witnessed at a Sao Paulo hall last night where a small pocket of protesters set fire to a TV broadcaster's van. Demonstrators say they are angry about high taxes, corruption, and how much the country is spending to host the upcoming World Cup, but elsewhere in the city on Tuesday, the atmosphere was more peaceful.